Good morning. Happy Thursday to you.
Good morning.
Christie is just kind of going through, but I have my volume down today. So I'm very excited about that because as you click it, it won't make a bunch of noise. So what's going on in your world today for us? Offers and sales and
Good morning, Jeff and Sherry. How are you guys this morning?
good morning, Leslie. Tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow, Rob and Eva get here. Very excited about that.
Morning, Auntie Jeanette.
And their room is clean. Like it's ready to go. I can't believe it.
Getting cleaner.
Well, it is getting clean.
What do you mean it's clean? It was good. There was just a little bit of stuff in there.
It was, but I mean, like that's awesome. We've got all these spider webs on the walls, and I don't know how we get those.
From spiders. Pretty confident that that's how they're.
But
done.
they're like glass spiders. They're not like real spiders. When I think of spiders, I think tarantulas, that kind of
So
stuff.
they're like the little daddy long legs ones.
But they're like teeny tiny long legs, and they're very delicate as they walk. So they're not scary.
Delicate as they walk.
They're not scary spiders.
All spiders are scary.
They're not all scary.
Ask Amberlyn. Everything's scary. It's scary. It's scary, Nana.
Now you know what is scary is the whip scorpion spider.
Those are terrifying.
They look like they could kill you.
Hey, I don't think talking about bugs is a good thing to talk about, especially early in the
We
morning.
can talk about politics if you like.
Good morning, Jeff. Yes, another day in paradise. Good morning, Judy.
It is an amazing day.
I don't have coffee, so I'm going to go get myself a soda water.
Which Judy?
Your mother?
Hello, mother. See, I'm saying it like Jerry Seinfeld says, hello, Newman, and not on purpose. But we've been watching a lot of Seinfeld. We're almost done. I mean, we're in season 8, kind of the beginning. And we started when it started on Netflix. Jerry Seinfeld will likely be the first billionaire with a B comedian. Can you imagine being a comedian and worth $1 billion? That's crazy. So Leslie says Sonia Diaz's site now has the financial requirements for temporary added.
Yay!
That's awesome.
I knew she was updating it, which is why she's had a ton of traffic. So Jeff said, let's talk about COVID and politics. He said, I was kidding. Thank you, Jeff. I shouldn't have. What was I even reading it out loud for? Good morning, Karen. How are you? Randy, good morning. Did I say hi to Randy already? I don't remember, but good morning, Randy.
Isn't Randy going to Guadalajara, or is he in Guadalajara right now?
I don't think they're there yet. We just talked to him last night.
Oh, all right. So yeah, we're so busy right now.
Yeah.
And we need people. We really need people. We need salespeople and we need office people.
Yeah. I'm gonna move in because that's bugging me.
All right, I'll move
There.
in too. So we have we're at the
There we
same.
go. Can you scratch my back? It's so itchy and I just couldn't lower. Don't make faces like that. You get me to scratch your back all the time.
Yeah, but very rarely, like, oh, there's something there. That's a problem.
No, it isn't. It's just a mole. Up. There.
Sorry, I have to do this.
You could talk while they do it. They only had the permanent a couple days ago. Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Now,
Good morning from across the pond.
We need to look at the requirements.
Hey, Chris Rock show tickets are booming after the face slap. LOL.
Dude, guys, it was.
I still think it was fake.
It was all.
I don't think it was real. If someone like Will hit Chris that hard, Chris would have went flying.
A very little man. Everybody jokes about how tiny he is.
Anyways, it's him
And The Rock is a buddy
Hart.
of his too. And if
No,
it was,
you're thinking of what's his name? Hart, the other comedian,
oh man,
the actor.
Yeah, you're right. Chris is Everybody Hates Chris. That show based on his life. I have watched it. Don't get it.
Because we don't hate him, I guess.
I don't hate him. I love everybody.
Karen,
Even Raymond.
I had friends. They Jolene and Larry who check in on the show quite often. They were in England for 23 hours on their way to Greece. So they went to Harrods, of course, because like who doesn't want to go to Kevin Hart, that's the name. Who doesn't want to go to Harrods? I would have loved to go to Harrods, even just to get a napkin from Harrods. I've never been across the pond,
What
as
is
they say.
Harrods? Is it a department
It's
store?
a department store,
Kinda
very
like the
high
Bay?
and Like the Bay.
Like Zellers, like Eaton's.
It's like Target. No, it isn't. It's very high end. Very high end.
But in Target, if you're a man, you can use a woman's bathroom.
Only if you identify as a woman.
I identify as a pervert. I suppose I could go in any bathroom.
Yeah. So anyways, so today actually is kind of a chill day. I do have to get some banking done, which that's never fun.
How is it a chill day? I have to go do some video for a pre-construction project.
Would you rather go to the bank?
No.
All right.
I don't think I'm allowed in any banks in Mexico.
You shouldn't be.
No, it is. I don't do really good with lines.
He doesn't do really good with people.
And now we got this guy going through the neighborhood. It sounds like he's selling fish. Yeah. He's selling fish. They sell fish door to door. They sell vegetables door to door. They bring me donuts every night.
But I think he's selling ground fish for ceviche. Yeah.
Oh.
I'd like to make my own ceviche because everybody puts so much cilantro in ceviche. I love ceviche. I just don't love cilantro. I actually might even say I hated it. Last night, we went to Famar. We have not been in Famar for a long time. And our friends are in town. They leave on Sunday. And they bought a place from us a couple years ago now, just as COVID was hitting the books. Anyways, we went to Famar. We were going to go out for dinner last night, and they really wanted to go to the spaghetti factory. And I'm like, there's not much we can eat there. I think he has a Caesar salad with chicken, so we could have done that.
When I said they sell me donuts every night, it was being facetious because it has been months and months and months since I've bought a donut.
Hi, Eva. You guys getting excited? We are. We cleaned your room. Changed the sheets.
And I think they're even going to wash the floors.
Maybe. We might get them to wash the floors for you.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what we're going to do for Evie. And
we're going to bring a mattress home from the office. We have a spare single mattress, and we'll see if that works.
She could sleep on the couch, but Christie is saying that coffee, because we have a very loud coffee maker.
Well, I have a grind and brew coffee maker, so that goes, because I take my coffee early. Like we're talking 6:37, depending on what time I get up. So my coffee maker is loud, and I don't want to wake Evie up. She is on vacation. So we'll see. We'll work it out. When you guys get here, we'll figure it all out.
I had a 7 o'clock phone call this morning.
Yeah, that was nuts, but it could be good.
Oh, no, it definitely will be good.
Famar was good. Actually, it was really good. We were, all of us except for John had fajitas of some sort. Chicken fajitas, steak fajitas. I think
I could have had fajitas.
You could have, and they were really good. Your shrimp was good too, though. John gave me a piece of his shrimp, and I gave him a bite of my chicken fajitas. Yeah.
And your tomatoes and your mushrooms.
And the tomatoes and the mushrooms, I let him have it all. Thankfully, they didn't put a lot of mushrooms in it. And not even a lot of tomatoes. Not a lot of vegetables, actually.
Christie is a very, very fussy gal. Now, she's always like, I am not fussy, but just don't do this, or this, or this, or this, or this.
Well, if you don't do it, I won't be fussy. It's that easy. It makes sense.
We should get that list tattooed. We use your whole back.
No, I want to get butterflies on my back. Hi, Donna. How are you? Avocado toast is 60 pounds in Harrods. So that's like...
It's like 230s. 230 pounds.
No. How much is 60 pounds in US dollars? I'm going to punch you.
No, 60 pounds? I don't know. I have no idea. I've not been watching the pounds. I've been watching the euros. The ruble back on par. As you know what, when it was down 35%, we should have just gone all in on rubles because I knew this was not going to last. And now that sucker, he's done some really smart things, Putin. He's now saying you have to give 5,000 rubles per ounce of gold. So you have to pay in gold or rubles to buy their gas. That's smart, very smart. So even the Europeans, if they have euros, They have to give Russia euros to buy the rubles. Now they can pay for
It's
gas.
$80. That's about $80 for avocado toast. God, avocados must be expensive in England.
Our avocado tree is flowering, and it will stay. Our Nancy
Oh, I get
tree.
to punch you. Eva said they're picking up Evie's passport today.
Nice.
Wow, nothing like
Close.
cutting it close, saving it to the last minute, something like that.
Well, but she never had a passport. They still
Sarah?
had a Russia.
Estas cosas aquí, por favor. On the mesa? No. Estos? Sí. Yeah, por favor. Good morning, Karina.
I have no idea what she just said. I think she said she wants avocado toast.
No, I just want all that stuff so because our housekeeper and her daughter are here today, and so they are cleaning, and I just wanted her to move the John's junk that he didn't put away.
You can't tell,
Here.
but this area is very cluttered.
Pretty much everywhere where John sets up shop is a mess. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Wow.
It's true. Look.
Yeah, but I had to
None
do
of
work.
this is mine except for the coffee cup.
Yeah, but I had to do work here. I mean, I had to set that light up so at nighttime we have more visible. Because when we used to do the nighttime thing, we were so dark up here because we don't have a lot of light. I mean, we do have a lot of light. It's just the camera uses a lot of light.
No, avocados are cheap. It's Harrods prices. Your mom is saying that in 1997 they had tea and toast, 39 Canadian. Ridiculous. Anyways.
We need to open up an avocado toast store.
Avocado toast with some cotija cheese. Jeez. That didn't want to come out easy.
It is funny how avocado toast seems to be a thing. Like everybody talks about avocado toast. And I think it's just toast with avocado on it, isn't it? Do you butter it?
That's what the avocado does.
So the avocado acts as the butter on the bread. I do like avocado.
We just don't eat a lot of bread. I don't think I've ever had avocado toast. If we had our avocados, are we going to get any before we have to cut the tree down?
I think so. Because we don't need to build
I really want to build those casitas.
No, I want to buy the land.
Hi, Jay.
The land out of Mascota.
Clean up just for us. Aw.
We are absolutely getting the land in Mascota.
And hi, Kim. How are you?
Once again, if you know anybody that has land in Mascota, please let us know, because it is now we're at that point now where we know what we want. I want a little bit of water to go through the property. It doesn't have to be all like agrarian land, but there does have to be a spot for gardens and fruit trees, etc., and a place for the kids to play.
Sarah, estas es basura. Sí. Sorry.
Are you done?
Maybe.
You want to start talking Spanish?
Put an egg in an avocado.
What? Put an egg.
Tostada, avocado, salsa mexicana, and queso cotija. Cotija? Am I pronouncing it right, Karina? Cotija?
Now that egg idea.
Henri, good morning. How are you? I like when they do it. So they take the avocado still in the shell, cut it in half, take the pit out, put the egg inside, and then bake it.
The reed avocados that we grow have bigger seeds. So you can put more stuff in there. I think a duck egg would be awesome in there.
Gotta get duck eggs. I've been saying that for a long time.
You have been, and we haven't. We don't even have chicken eggs right now. This is interesting. So we were chatting with somebody, I'm not going to mention who, but they were saying that eggs sometimes make their stomach upset, as do they mine.
As do they mine.
As do they mine. And it's only certain eggs that get me upset. So I'm guessing it is something that the chicken eats, that there is not an allergy, but a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but the eggs from carne selecta, the eggs from there, fine.
Don't bother his tummy.
They do not. So I love those eggs and bacon. Oh my god.
So Karina said I'm saying it right. Yay! Spanish lessons are working. And Eva said it's really good. And then Ree is saying it's kind of a mixed bag. I almost got skunked last night closing the coop when I got home from work. Ew.
Oh boy.
Ew.
I almost got skunked in Sylvan Lake. We had this garbage that kept getting knocked over, and I was thinking it was a cat. And so one night I'm in the kitchen and I'm hearing it rustle, rustle, rustle. And I open the door and I scream to scare the cat, and it was a skunk.
Big old fat
And
pregnant skunk.
it just did this, huh? And it looked at me, didn't spray or anything, but it was a giant pregnant skunk.
Don't do it with the bread, the avocado. Do it with the tostada. She said it twice, so she really means it.
Do what?
The avocado toast. So do avocado on tostadas instead.
I think there'd be a lot less gluten in there, because in the bread you have gluten.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of people who think that gluten does bad stuff for them, but then again, maybe it's because our bodies weren't made to eat that type of food.
Yeah. There's a lady up the street that makes on Estaciones that makes the best tortillas. So I can see taking one of those tortillas, cooking it so it's hard, and then putting the avocado and salsa on it. That would be yummy.
Very carby for me.
One wouldn't hurt you.
It would.
You can have some carbs.
2 to 20 grams a day.
Yeah, how much do you think in England? Have you heard that purple garlic is really good for asthma? That was from my Auntie Jeanette.
I haven't heard that.
He just did, from you. He'll look into it. Oh, John, you're so lucky Mama Skunk didn't try to protect. Yeah, well, she was still pregnant. She did have her babies.
Babies were adorable.
They were
They prance like a deer, or like the
Pepe Le Pew cartoon.
Yeah,
that's what skunks really do when they're babies.
Little,
they just pounce on all fours, and oh gosh, they were cute.
They would look at our rabbits and they would go forward and pounce back, and it was very fun to watch them.
So Karen is asking, do I know how much it is to ride on the horses on the beach in Bucerias, and how far do they go? I don't know, but they are very active. I don't know if they can do the beach as much anymore, though, as they used to.
When our children were younger and we first moved here, the smartest thing that this horse guy did was befriend my girls, because our girls spoke Spanish. And he would let them ride for free whenever they wanted. He would come to our house with like a dozen horses. We would have to water them because we were just off the beach. And they would go, and they did it for free. And then they got the tips, and then they got 25%. Then I remember Mackenzie yelling at him one day at the market. Yeah, well, how would you like it if this 12-year-old girl took her business somewhere else? And the rest of the market was staring at this 12-year-old girl.
She's saying in Spanish.
In Spanish, yeah. She was very angry at that time.
So Ree is saying that she'd gotten there just in time. When I pulled up, they were going nuts. When the light hit the coop, it scared it and ran out. And I'm hoping you mean without, but it says with 2 hens. Thankfully, no injuries or dead bodies. So the hens ran out. I don't follow that exactly. And Judy, good morning. How are you? Different Judy.
Possums
are nasty.
Like when they kill your chicken, they just eat like half of their face, and they leave the whole damn thing. I mean, it's a terrible, they're horrible, horrible things. Somebody's on Facebook, their possum died. They have a 2-year lifespan. They don't really live a long time. And she was all heartbroken about it. And I'm kind of like, it's not terrible.
Who keeps a pet? They're ugly. Who keeps a pet possum? Ugh.
When you think about generationally, how many generations ago when the possums bugged us, 16 years ago, that's like 8 generations. It's like great grandparents.
We're still telling the stories. She is saying that it was stalking them and they ran out when it ran out, but I'm assuming they came back then, right? Anyways, yeah,
chickens want to be free, man.
No dead bodies. That's good. Yeah,
and they would be big chickens that these possums would take out. They would never take out the little chickens. Always go after the big ones.
Yeah.
And possums have really sharp teeth. And they're babies, they're marsupials. So
Hey
they
Bailey,
go in the
do you like
pouch.
possums?
She does not like
No,
possums.
look at that fuzzy mutt. Holy cow.
She goes,
I should see if I can get her into the vet.
the babies go into the possum pouch, and they look just like little miniature possums, except they go, Bailey, come here.
Yeah.
Quick, show her. Just show everybody how she looks.
Come here,
She
you
looks
little.
very
Come
furry.
here, you little fuzzy mutt. Come. Come on. You're too fat to get up, aren't you? Come here.
She is getting too fat. Because Christie's
Must
always
be all the
giving her
treats. But look at my little fuzzy mutt.
She's very fuzzy. There you go.
She's staying. Look at her. Oh, yeah, you like that, don't you?
She does. Now, Cappuccino was a pretty dog. You're kind of playing. You're kind of playing. She's not. She doesn't lick, except when she sniffs. She's a sniffer. You can go out for 3 minutes, come inside, and it's like she has not seen you. And she's like, I gotta sniff you. She sniffs your ankle, sniffs your legs.
Just hairy.
Yeah.
Maybe I
So
can get
if
you
you
to
like
get it out
dogs,
tomorrow. Nope.
yep. When we had a hedgehog, which Christy was sharing hedgehog stories yesterday. And really the funniest story was Christy comes in and she's all red in the face, but her body is all rashed up, like just prickles and stuff. And she's like, I just introduced the dogs to the possum. Yeah, it did not, it did, to the hedgehog, did not go as planned. So what happened was the dogs came up and instantly the hedgehog went into a ball and Christy's trying to protect it and it's stabbing her as she's protecting it. It's very funny.
Went out for lunch today, tried a Paloma, my new favorite tipple. I do like me some Palomas. Hi, Mom.
So much sugar in it.
She is adorable, isn't she, Marie? I like that mutt, but she is hairy right now.
Yeah, we need to get that shaved.
The problem is
right
it's
now,
cold at night, and I don't want her to be cold because she sleeps outside.
Don't you complain about cold. It is cold here. It does get down to 16, 15.
Yeah.
Which for here, you need a winter coat. You don't,
Okay, maybe not.
You don't really, but you should.
But every once in a while in the mornings, I do like if I had Spanish lessons this morning, my Spanish teacher is still not feeling well. Thankfully, it was not COVID, just bronchitis, but she's still not feeling well.
What should Eva and Rob bring for clothing? Probably just maybe one sweater, just for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a pair of jeans, just if it does get cool. But other than that, just shorts.
Because even if we're here at the house and we're sitting up on our patio, and if it gets cool, we got blankets and stuff. So
we do.
Pack light. I've made some room in the cupboard in your room. So you'll have a place to hang some things up and a place to put some folded things away. And yeah.
I changed the light in the bathroom today.
Yeah, because the light burnt out. So John did that.
I even cleaned.
He's very techie.
I cleaned the cover of the light as well.
Oh, did you?
I did because it was very dusty.
Yeah. Yeah, dust here. Like, Sarah has cleaned off the tables and stuff like that. We are having a party here on Saturday night, but these tables will be by even this evening, if we had people over this evening, they'd be dusty upstairs.
We have over 16 people, plus their significant others have already reserved for the party.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be a fun party.
And it's going to be different also because it's something we don't normally have. This mix of people.
It's a different mix of people that I'm having.
It's almost doing like the Janet type parties where she would do all these crazy people and it just seemed to work.
Yeah.
So
well, you always find someone that you want to chat with. Are we going to put more light bulbs up here?
I hope we don't have knife fights.
I'm pretty sure we won't. I don't think that
No bringing knife fights. No bringing knives to this.
You have some pretty serious issues.
Just thinking out loud. So why do we need more lights?
Because it's dark up here at night?
It isn't dark. There's lots of light. And now that I have these 100-watt LEDs.
You have one. You have one.
Do you see another one in the box there?
Do you have a cord for it? He has one.
I can actually create.
And then he bought a bunch of these little guys. They're still
but I will
cordless.
use those eventually too. That's going to be for us. Oh. All right, we do need to get our day started. We have a lot.
Only 10:25. Why are you cutting them off early today?
I don't want to, but you're not saying anything fun.
Oh, now she wants avocado toast and coffee.
Ooh,
Karina. Did you just realize your husband has issues? Oh no, I've known it for a long time, hun, but I just like to remind him every once in a while.
it's been 33 years.
Your face lights, John. Yeah, you'll light up the room with that fun smiling face. An ugly beard.
I like my beard.
Freaking ugly beard.
So every once in a while, I'll like push it all up and I look like a homeless guy. And then I pretend I'm somebody else with Christie around. And she's my benefactor.
Ew.
It doesn't work on her. I don't know why I do it. It's never worked like that. So I think we should say goodbye.
Well, now after that, where else can we go from there?
Kathy says, I think all husbands are the same, challenging.
Yeah, you guys don't know John very well.
No, but I'm a husband to Christie. I do understand.
Do you?
Yeah. You have no idea what it's like to live with her. She's actually kind of cool.
I'm a saint.
But someday she drives me nuts.
Hi, Sharon. How are you? And run. Auntie Jeanette's telling me to run. Wow.
Telling you to run?
Are you advocating for divorce, Auntie Jeanette? Or murder?
Murder.
Murder's easier. I can get away with it.
And this is why I was wondering about the knife fight on Saturday night, Christie. It was you more so I was worried about. Just never let her have a knife.
Oh,
I always
goodness.
sleep a little shaky.
I don't like blood. It wouldn't be a knife. It's just going to be a pillow.
Whoa!
Oh, that big black
What's that
bee.
big? It's very scary. They sting you from the front and the back. Those big bees. No, it flew off.
Okay.
And don't ask me why I know. I just know I was playing with
Because
it.
he was playing when he got stung.
And this thing was coming out of its mouth, and I'm like, that's interesting. And then it went in my finger, and it felt like liquid fire for probably 3 hours. It was very scary. So don't play with bugs, kids, especially in Mexico. You never know if it can.
No, she wants me to run for mayor, not run from you.
Yeah, okay.
I think she's just covering now.
Maybe. You should run for mayor.
No. All right. On that note.
Thanks for getting her to run for mayor. When we lived in Sylvan, I thought you should have run for mayor. You would have been awesome.
I hate politics.
You just haven't had the right people paying you off. You should be like, hey, China, give me millions of dollars and I'll do your bidding.
I don't even know what to do with him. Seriously.
Love me. Shave my beard.
Challenge. Okay.
All right,
guys. You guys have a good one. We will see you tomorrow.
Booyah.
Bye.
Hang on.